All right, folks, we're going to get this started here. Just a couple of things I wanted to talk to everybody about today. There's a couple of things I think you need to be looking at and seeing what's going on. Let me share my screen out here. Okay, so this is the 7K Metals website. And if you will go to, let's see, calls and events, and go to the founders training here. Okay, that's going to take you to this page. Now, this is going to help you with, say you miss one of those Monday or Wednesday night calls. Well, this gives you the ability to go in and take a look at it and see what you missed. I think both of these are really invaluable. The Monday night tells you what's going on in the company. It sees how people are, they're ranking up. They're doing some pretty cool things. And, it tells you what's coming up with the company, any special promotions or anything like that, or any contests, whatever's coming up. That's where you're going to find out about it. Now, on Wednesday, they do the founders training, they call it. Now, it's usually Zach or Josh does the founders training. Most of them are really good. I like to be on there live because right at the beginning, you get to see how many people are signing in to the meeting and hear the names from all around the country. It's just kind of interesting to know that this is starting to get way bigger than what used to be between probably Salt Lake to Kalispell. That little corridor was where this thing started. And now you're going to see that this thing is building out. It's getting bigger. It's moving Texas, New York, Alabama, California. This thing is really starting to take off. So I think it's pretty cool. And it's fun to hear the names. You'll hear the same names a lot of weeks. That's because those are the people that are trying to stay involved. And I hope you're all able to stay involved. Now, one of the main ones that I really want you to see is this one for 12/5/18. Zach's going to go through how to do a wealth strategy training. And he actually takes the book and goes right through it and explains to you what's going on and how to do things. He actually tells you what you should say. Or not what to say, he gives you examples of what to say because it's pretty much you. Right, your stories and why you're doing this and why you got involved in this, why you're here, even if it's just to be buying your own gold and silver. You may run into somebody else that's interested in buying gold and silver. It talks about the questions. Then it goes over here and it talks about, we believe in you and things like that, and the founders behind the company. Okay, and then he explains a little bit of this. Really good stuff. Takes you clear to the end and walks you through and explains exactly how to ask someone for the sale or how to give them direction for their next step. So I want you to take a look at that. Really good. It's like a 38-minute video. Very good. I would suggest that for everyone. Let's come back here. You can see my big old fat head again. The next thing that I want to tell you about is right now is the time of the year when, there's a lot going on. There's a lot of people. There's, the hubbub of Christmas. There's all this stuff going. The weather can be crappy one day or the next. And actually, a lot of people get to that place where they feel like, I'm just going to, not really do anything until after the first of the year. Well, yes, I understand that. And I feel that way kind of myself. But what I found is that this is really a good time to be sowing your seeds. That's what I call it. Is you can be talking to people. You can be mentioning this thing to people. You can be dropping those little tidbits around. This is a great time to let people know what you do. Okay? It doesn't mean you're going to be talking to them about it. Doesn't mean, yes, some of them might want to know right now. And so then it would be a good time to talk to people like that. But until then, this is just a good time that you can sow those seeds and plant things for after the first of the year, okay? Because a lot of times people feel like, well, I'm really going to hit it after the first of the year. Well, you know, I wish that did happen by tearing off a page on the calendar that it's going to really inspire somebody to get going. Right now is a good opportunity to be just letting people know what you do and where you see it going, and maybe they can ask you some questions. So that was something else I wanted to talk to you about tonight. There's also some other things I want you to go out and take a look at. I'm going to share this out again. Oops. This one. Okay. Now you can go to whatever page on the 7K Metal site. It doesn't matter. Okay, we're just at the home page here. Now we're going to scroll all the way down to the bottom here. Okay. Way down at the bottom. And right down here, you're going to find the policies and procedures. Okay. There's also the compensation plan. Totally explains it. There's the graphical compensation plan. You might want to have some of those printed up, maybe put between some laminate stuff, whatever, you know, just so you have something to show people. But this policies and procedures is a really good thing to check out. There's a lot of you have been asking, okay, what happens to my business? Let's say, you know, if I die, if I get divorced, what happens if, you know, what's going to happen? Well, if you go down here, I think it's to like 4.3. Okay, suppose I should have checked this first, huh? Oh, here we go. 4.26, which is on page 37. Okay. Okay, here's 4.2456. Okay, this is going to tell you what's going to happen to your business in case of your death. This is if you get incapacitated, whatever. There's something that you can do. Your business doesn't just quit. Okay, so you'll be able to, the business can be passed on to family members or whatever. That's one of the really cool parts about this, is that this doesn't have to stop with you. Okay, you can build this, and this can really be a lasting legacy that will help your family and your heirs forever. So those are really some of the big things that I wanted to talk to you guys about today. Right, let me know if there's anything that you want to talk about, you want to hear about in one of these. I'm certainly willing to tell you about it. And so thanks for watching this. I hope it was informative. It was quick, short, and to the point. Thanks a bunch, everybody. Talk to you later. Bye.